Eti ababa wabi de so kira afi na obedi enfie edun wotwe 18 years a legal age. Ababete ni school principal ton. School principal na wana. Father Benedict of Talented Kids.
I'm sure even at this point, if we put you on the
principal school no e dia no yaba e won sem no high Gossip 24 better so be me a subscribe button so na wa click the notification icon so na fi follow here your Facebook your Instagram your Twitter at gossip24.com any Gossip 24 TV na feel free so bet you your comment section na wa share video so am afofo so enye bi ahwe eti in some nasa no on the 25th of June 2025 and I remember boy who no screen here swing or we dey if you do so afia so 18 years we did if you do so. Your friend Anastasia. Na Anastasia no chira. Ne maame e ne be pie mu Ghana. Ne maame wa man na maame be pie mu Ghana sana. We wie JHS. But besa okwa international school. Na ka obetumi a ye OSSD. OSSD ne Ontario Secondary School diploma. Won, ye koye bi. Na Ghana ha no, ye ni ha. Nti otumi normal no mo ye virtual, but otumi nkoye se wo kofi aba. Se na be ya when you go this young school be Ghana. I had some OSS in it, but almost as a boarding facility. In Anastasia, course, our school way. I just saw boarding or our school anymore. Now, when Anastasia say school works for 2 years, and Cafe when I also graduated 28th of June 2025, and a school be on graduation. And in fact, for no more year OSS no more graduated, sir. 28th of June. But no graduated.
Diploma is done on a laptop, and is the actual school is called Rosedale Global Academy, which is in Canada. All right. Now, this school that I went to is in Ghana. Is based in Ghana. And this school, I don't know if I want to mention the name, but I'm not going to mention the name. But I'm just going to, talk about this case because it has really been eating me up. And seeing my classmates graduate, and I just know that I wasn't able to focus my mind on school because this is the shit I had to go through. And I couldn't even focus on school because of this thing that happened to me in this school. I couldn't even focus one bit. Not even once was I motivated to actually learn and sit down because every single day I woke up with fear. I woke up with prayers every single time.
Because school no and not to tell crew and it's me now you say principal was school ni mo and me no Anastasia no
at the beginning of November, right? My principal calls me to his office, and I wouldn't say that I am like depressed or something, but like everybody has their family issues, everybody has family problems, and the family problems weren't even family problems where you can say that you can't speak to people about that. You could speak to people about it, which my mother did. She spoke to my principal about our family problems, and that's totally fine. That's okay. That's not my concern. It's none of my business. But tell me why I go to his office. He speaks to me about school. Now about school, he's asking me inappropriate questions like, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have any sexual interactions with guys? And I'm just like saying no. And why would you ask me questions like that? So after those weird questions, I'm someone that when I'm uncomfortable, I don't tell you that I'm uncomfortable, but I make sure that my body language tells you that, bro, I'm uncomfortable. If it's not my body language, it's going to be my face expressions. They are going to tell you that I'm really uncomfortable. And everybody that knows me in person knows that when I don't want to answer questions or when I actually don't want to go into the conversation, deeper into the conversation, I just tell you that I don't know. Which I constantly did, and I kept on just trying to show him that I'm uncomfortable. Now, mind you, this is our school uniform, so we wear skirts and a white shirt. Under our skirts, we wear like an underwear nika. Now, after the principal asked me all those inappropriate questions, he asked me to leave the office. I was about to leave, and this man tells me that, wait. Me thinking that, oh, he's coming to say something important. He tells me that, come for a hug. Mind you, this was the first time, okay? First time. So I didn't think anything should be wrong with giving my principal a hug, because then he's close with my mother. I didn't think anything would be wrong with a hug because you are my principal and I'm your student. I've been in this school for 2 years. 2 years. And nothing like this has happened before. Now this man hugs me and touches my butt.
I'm saying, okay, well, do not see more do, but now or gather evidence to the extent said on the 12th of November 2024. Or principal ne honomubium, principal ni invited. Or no, yes, I did or they call principal ne freno, ubono a freno, and abia wo English in inquiry, we inquiry Anastasia sit up and understand my advice you near there. So maybe as a principal in Mimiano, I don't understand any allergy in turn on the 12th of November. No, yes, and no. This time around, principal friend no, or very recorded. Into the phone. School of Magraheb kwala use phone into the phone koye but koye and recording no yeah no then it's a koye cost 90.
Mind you, I did not go to the office by myself. I was actually called to the office because I had missed one of my deadlines, one of my English homework, because bro, I was thinking a lot. Like, I didn't know what to do because of the first one. Now, my English teacher was there because I have a grading teacher, and then I have my teacher that is in Ghana. My grading teacher is in Canada, and then my teacher that teaches me in class is in Ghana. So my teacher that is in Ghana is the one that sets the deadlines and everything for me so that I can submit my homework, you know. But that's not the point. The point is I wasn't there by myself. And you can actually hear it in the recording where he told the English teacher to excuse us and he wants to speak to me by myself. I pray that it's in the recording because I would definitely blend it in, alright? So now I did not realize when exactly the recording went off, but then I kept on moving because I was standing. So I kept on like moving around because I was nervous. So I kept on like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. But fast forward, he spoke to me, called me again in for a hug. And mind you, I went in for a hug again because in my head, I thought I was recording. And I thought that, bro, you're recording. This is the best evidence. Like, this is your time to get your evidence. This is your time to actually have the recording. So in my head, in my mind, I think I'm recording and everything is being recorded. So obviously I went in for the hug so that is my evidence. Now this time he did not ask me any inappropriate questions. He just touched my butt and he kept on saying that, why are you shy? Why are you not hugging me back? Like, just questions, because I did not hug the man back. And I'm just quiet, like, you know, just quiet so that the recording hears everything. Not knowing it's off. So he touches my butt. That's whatever he has to do, and rubs, like, not hump, but then he rubs it, like forces me to turn around so that he can rub his dick on my butt. And I'm like, can I please go? Like, I want to go. I don't like this. And he's like, oh, don't worry, don't be shy, and blah blah blah. Now I leave the office because you could literally hear in my voice that I wanted to cry. Now I leave the office. I go to the washroom. Bro, if I tell you that I started crying when I realized that the recording is just 14 minutes. And I went to the end of the recording. Like, I skipped to the end and I realized that the recording just went off. Like, I couldn't even control the tears.
I happen back, I happen you, and I still like her. I happen there 5 to 6 times. I'm all born in my man. No, I say, President Padre say, papi, it is an ame ba one away now, papi. Say, no, see, you're me, and we need to papi, or Pimechi nature. Wow, teach you, Tiasia. Or Pimechi nature. It's not no, yes, I don't know about see.
Because I can't be in this school and my grades are like going down. I can't focus on school. I can't concentrate in school because then, bro, this is on my mind. And I'm being sexually harassed and I'm still in this place. I'm stuck here. I want to leave. Now, I tell my mom, I'm like, Mommy, this is what is going on. Like, this is what this man is doing to me. He's sexually harassing me. He has been touching my butt and talking to me in an inappropriate manner. Sorry. Now, hold on tight. My mom dropped a bombshell on me. Oh, sir. Not meaning. I knew it. I knew that he would come and put it on you because he tried it on me and it didn't work. I said, huh?
But understand that, yeah. The issues, no, I get it out of hand. I just say, on boarding mistress, any issue. On this school, for them will be staff members, be any issues. To the extent that you will be crying over plot here. So I don't understand that who condom be. I was school ni more no. Now condom no. Ebi I don't understand that the AUC or more accusing of forcing. I just say and I'm so. I'm more castle be a funny phone number. No, no phone na no more pay. Or no phone no. And who is no more pay. And penny apa almost succeed here. It's easy the phone.
Classmates in the school, and he's actually the one that helped me throughout this time. Like, so obviously I will be close to him. Now, these people constantly come and they tell me that, oh, you guys are dating, you guys are this, we will suspend me, if you don't stop, and you are distracting him from his studies. Now they are trying their possible best to actually get me out of the school because the principal has done something to me. He has done something to me, and if he's not careful, I'm going to speak about it, and it's going to ruin his reputation and the school's reputation. Now they are trying their possible best to get me out of the school, telling me that, oh, we found a condom on the compound and we know it's for you, you slept with the guy, and blah 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 blah. Every single time I was close to this guy, these people went crazy. Okay, mind you, I wasn't the only girl that was close to guys in the school.
Now the problem so get to the point say about bia just say ono so ya be mu a ono so school mu ono bi or you understand any mates no mo say oni abante ni close dodo any ade but ono understand instead of school be focusing on ACA nya papa enoma bi en koso ye wo school ni mu no school no ipenifo ni bi etu mo ni si ono understand ne so to the extent say on the 22nd of May on man is a special letter omo to letter man mame so ma suspend Anastasia no na Anastasia no on the 21st of May no odidi omo head of academics attempt okay can I dey head of academics enyo no kwa on the boarding mistress enzo nya house mistress no enya ntokwa on the principal enya kama just say Anastasia ne say kana do school board ebu omo adwene ntase so into 2nd of May letter omo twa dem on Anastasia no ene that screen no eso no na me say understand yen go back to the papa ndi ye no utumi gada evidence na wan gada na Anastasia say okay the ekosi ye ho no mo ne say omo jiri phone no only hope bia say bia obetumi ya record bibia na say bibisa ni mo papa ni so invite ni bio and there's a papa invite ni bio no na papa na shada dia afa ono Anastasia ni academic performance any ade eso because the na ekoso school mu na affect ni nti ampa ni academic performance the na affect but still na obo no ho modi bia so be so hide.
I couldn't go to the boys' prep room and tell him that, oh, the principal is calling me, so please give me your phone, let me record this and da-da-da-da, because then everybody's going to ask, why do you want his phone? And everybody is also going to see that he has his phone. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go without a phone, because then I'm assuming that because it's in the evening, his wife might be there, or his wife might come inside or something. Yes, his wife is always in the school. Every single day she's in the school. Don't ask me, I don't know. So I go there. Yes, his wife was there. She was sitting there. But as we were speaking, she left. She left the office. And we spoke about school, how he's telling me that, oh, you're failing English and what's wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And obviously, I'm not telling this man what's wrong with me. I'm not going to tell you why I'm failing English. But he could tell that there was something wrong with me. But I didn't talk about it. Even if I did, I think I spoke about the fact that, oh, I don't know. I just said that English is not my second language and it's just hard for me and I just don't understand. So I speak about it, blah, blah, blah.
There's a pana hagino, and it's any idea. Let me see. I could have 70 years and we say.
Now, as usual, he tells me when I was about to leave, he tells me that come for a hug, and I'm like, At that time, like at that point, my body was shook. Like I was in so much like fear and shock that I just went for the hug. I just went for the hug because something told me that just go for the hug. Like go for the hug, okay? Now I go in for the hug, and this man tells me that you are going to get used to this. And in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by you are going to get used to this? He tells me that every single time you come here, you don't hug me back. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck do you want me to hug you back? And I can tell that this man looks at the camera, because then he has like a TV in his office where like all of the cameras in the school are being monitored, and he looks at the camera to see if his wife is coming, and he turns me around and rubs his dick on my butt again. And I just started crying in the office actually, and I'm just standing there, I'm praying, begging God to actually let his wife come inside, because bro, I can't. Now I'm standing there, I'm just like not moving, I'm just stiff like a tree. I'm going to do a last part, so stay tuned for the last part.
Asem kese na oka decide yehu times ebria sa de we ebia obi aka e de ato obi so enye na success wo enye se oka de we for attention o enye attention ope.
And the reason why I came here to tell you guys the story is not because I want any attention.
Na woni Nyankopon ye na dom e ma che se otumi ko ball one of the boarding masters no amane na boarding masters okay sisi a wo phone ni ho, but ye bepe kwan bi so nya evidence wadafo boy no se ni phone wo ho, because wo sisi phone no sa boy no de o mo sisi ni phone ntie de boarding master ne ka che ni se o chine papa ne sa so invite na onko je na dafo boy ni phone no ofa akọ papa ni office, you know, say na be betumi nya evidence no mo kwa asem na o mo hu di omeka ntie ne Nyankopon ya adom ama papa ne sa so invite ono Anastasia no where before some be suspended no because me na me bisa no so won ka asem no onya evidence na o chirim say papa ne sa so invite ni bio na that time around the okoye no otumi recorded the conversation with papa no they say the principal no ka che ne say oh yeah who ni say ono Anastasia wo so no kwa na wo ha into no physical touch.
But because this man goes ahead and he tells me that, oh, I did that because you looked like you needed physical touch. Mind you, I have a boyfriend who can give me physical touch. I have a classmate who's a male who can give me physical touch. I don't need your physical touch, like. And then he goes ahead and drops another bombshell on me. I'm a therapist. That's why I did that. And I can tell from how you talk and how you back down on things. Just stupid stuff. I don't even remember exactly what this man said, but just stupid shit. Nothing what he said explained his actions. But then, at the end of the day, you didn't back down on what I said. You still confessed. He did not even deny it one bit. He didn't deny his actions. No, he didn't. All he said is, I did it because I'm a therapist. I have seen multiple movies, even movies, where patients will be crying and the therapist would just sit there and cry, watch the patient cry. So who the fuck do you think you are to touch your patient? I'm not even your patient. To make matters worse, I'm not even his patient. I'm your student. You're the CEO of the school. I'm not your patient. You didn't even ask me if I wanted a hug. And you touch my butt. You smell my neck. You tell me that, oh, why are you shy? You squeeze my ass. If he touched my butt, I would say that, oh, probably his hand slipped. He squeezed my ass. He squeezed my butt and told me that, don't let anybody touch this. Now I confront you and you tell me that you're a therapist and you felt like I needed a hug and I needed physical touch and you didn't want any stupid guy to give me the... But yeah, that's what he said. That was his response. And yeah, so when I got that voice recording, I was so happy.
Instead of me say Anastasia, recording no way because we be an all comment section be aka say post the recording no, and Anastasia post the recording. Now, to be honest with you, recording Anastasia post here no, it appeared say any part of more recording on the phone so no, and then send them out on Anastasia no, right? No, Anastasia they play recording no, and no screen recording. The actual recording is over 20 minutes, right? So it appears say it was about 20 minutes conversation across between or no Anastasia no and Papa no. But recording now or say no, or play from minute 3 to minute 9. And from minute 3 to minute 9, no, most of the conversation as no. Anyway, you know, now Papa say Anastasia ni excuse you because no biaba, no go dinner about say. It's your hot now kwala school kwala ni yede ni ade. And say no Anastasia no a bar inside. So what is actually relevant to this conversation? This part of the recording that Anastasia no a post here on the page so.
The thing is, I didn't actually try to find out because so and I also don't understand why she was moving back and forth in school.
Yes, I mean, I do. Are you carrying good news? excuse us, just So as I was saying, I have developed interest in your welfare in general. Okay, I see you as somebody who has a lot of prospects. You need every little encouragement from your limits. And the encouragement I'm saying is not from you. Yes. If you don't need for any bad intent or taking you out of the law, it's like I see the complexity of the issues you carry. And try as much as possible to understand you. Try to put myself in your shoes. If you were that green or if you were naive, okay, things will be slightly different for you. You'll be able to keep your focus and all of that. And that's, in as much as it is difficult, you are trying your best. Yes, but assuming that you have your breakup parts. There are times, that's what I was telling you. I have studied psychology. I know how people feel like. And I try to understand. That's what I was telling you. You and your siblings.
Now, Anastasia posted sign number way down. Now on board school nidi. But waka say school no school a tese omo and omo ye sa OSSD Ontario Secondary School Diploma course no e Ghana ha say omo boarding facility and na omo principal na ye bema and no ye science na amafo e catch Anastasia ana drop papa the details no ada na wo che drop details na bo school nidi drop details na bo school nidi and chamba be graduation drop na ye kan wase na bo school nidi. And then I quite say, school run, principal no kind of wasem no. No other than Mr. Benedict ni Teteyati or no. A school no, British Columbia College. They say what Ghana. And they say, Mr. Benedict Ben. No, say Mr. Benedict ya what talented kids. No, talented kids judge no or no TV3 talented kids. I mean, Mr. Benedict. It's a Mr. Benedict's profile. Because Anastasia share say. Papa no, oko check papa ne TikTok profile no. Eko share papa ne likes mu no. Enyomo who ye no. No za papa.
Mind you, this is the shit he likes on TikTok. So I had seen this like a year before, but then I didn't think anything wrong with that.
I say, Mr. Benedict, so you Anglican organist too. Anglican organist, papa, you say oboga Anglican na un. You say, hey Mr. Benedict na ya. Hey. It's ended. na me dey me twɛn say bia ye den ya information be ko do school ne ho ana say bia Mr. Benedict ho na bia or the statement about to abonten because I'm ready as somebody to ye teacher so Mr. Benedict so ye no e chere ma so dan and I'm waiting Anastasia so ni audio no ama wow ho based on Anastasia the conversation I would say audio number one ho intina me dey me twɛn say mete Mr. Benedict so e jane no ma say na say school no ma say bi because Anastasia very careful in the communication say one more school ni din and na one more papa ni din ba close no jaye no papa ni TikTok profile and na school no course omo ye no any ade no efete Mr. Benedict na for British Columbia College efete on pepepe it's na me twen say aja Mr. Benedict ba me ka bibi keke ewie mi wo ho and na me hu ye say British Columbia College for actual press statements. In fact, Anastasia deleted the audio no, but the videos now can but audio we delete it. But we British Columbia College for press statement on the Bible say 25th of June 2025 and drafted this press statement in all honesty. Me my warm page so from 25th of June. Say come proceed 25th of June can be in can be na kasas in the story na build it. But data was no. Data I was on. It's almost say, dear parents or guardians, which was the way a letter I want sure at the ma. I want for omuhu ni say bia some Anastasia akano enu abi na ekoso ewo mo maso any ade. It's almost letter dia momo. So omuhu say ade bi trendy wo social media so by female students bi at so ko school ewo mo school in British Columbia College hono. Say school ni wia a harassment no na fa kwan bi so a ensen fata a ye nyan e boebra omati no mehu no person o mo ka say allegations in na Anastasia making na air force entro na Anastasia etwa no Anastasia say ensi ba ko ensi mienu ensi miensa ensi ena ensi enu ensi ensia.
All the times I went without a phone, it always kept on happening. This happened in total 5 or 6 times. Yeah, it happened 6 times, I think. I'm not quite sure, but it probably happened multiple times.
The ultimate record here na bia na to so enkron na say edu. No ultimate record here no. But British Columbia say almost 3 school for our for say entro. Na me see okay. Mo to aso. Almost a student, no, I Anastasia. Ampa. Almost suspended the 21st of May. The oye no. Anastasia. Nisu ba back say. She said, "Well, run into a lot of issues, disciplinary issues." I said the behaviors now was school no. And yet, into your crowd suspended no. Once a video no more, Anastasia can say, "Oh, to me graduating with the class of 2025." Men are suspended, no? Yes, suspended for 2 weeks. I wasn't reported back after suspension period, no. But overstaying the suspension, no. And I realized say why abandon the work for a month, not mean completing the course into no man requirement in graduating, no. And what about social media? So maybe seeking sympathy. And you know, make almost say in May 2025, she was suspended for 2 weeks, but failed to report back when it expired. After overstaying her suspension and realizing that abandoning her work for a month and not completing her course would prevent her from graduating, she decided to find sympathy on social media with the allegations. Her mother in Germany and guardian in Ghana are well informed about these developments and have called the school to apologize. Also, when who the Anastasia and mama first school no, Anastasia mama say bo principal, mpacho, me ba no wanye ni ye. Principal, Mr. Benedict, inpo fine onu, inpo fine. Now school na taking necessary steps. So mo be address asem we legally. Omu omawofo ama hokwan, akora na awofo ama hokwan. No person mo assure parents ni guardians na mo mba ko school e wo ho no mo say mo mba no mo ye safe e wo school ni mo. It is suspension letter na Anastasia akasa post here no. O mo so post bio. Samuel techi answer and a sign is our statement we if we school in honorable by a higher gossip 24 with Anastasia dear with your school dear Anastasia say school no quiet no born home one day until say principal started so inviting about the office principal the neighbor the office be an principal me ano and until na this year now or chefanable because no one peace of mind was school no na man for so tata no a man for any son was school no more kopem say almost suspending no so me want to me graduate but ni na am e sha say free the principal no e dey here no if he assassin no principal so enam school so say the Anastasia kan na aye ntro na mo Anastasia who say almost suspending no one back on time now going to me and finish the coursework with me other colleagues no enti man who kwai more graduate no and na waba social media so e ba be kika kasa nsem we na ne maame mo afre apacho buafa a high gossip 24 Magraheb